Greetings, beautiful humans, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is your soulmate soul scopes, where your Akashic Records, your soul books, meet your zodiac. Now, many of you may not be really familiar with the Akashic Records. Well, this is your soul's journey through evolution in time. So the timing of this video is really important for the message that you are about to receive. These are channeled messages from your soul, your angels, your guides, your crossover loved ones, and your ascended masters. We use tarot and oracle cards just to connect and communicate with you. So watching the message all the way through is super important, because as a medium and a channel, it's likely that some of these messages may be very specific. And since we're channeling for an entire zodiac, sometimes your loved ones or maybe an ancestor may have a specific message just for you. And so if you don't watch it all the way through, you may miss a very important channeled message. So your arrival at this channel and this message may be the timing that you need it. And because we're channeling for an entire zodiac, each situation and circumstance may not resonate with you, but you may pick up a few ways to go about your situation and circumstances. And don't forget to jump to the timestamps, because all decans will be separated by your timestamps. So don't forget, check your timestamps. So now, let's get ready for your Soulmate Soul Scopes reading. Greetings and Happy New Year to all my Geminis out there. I'm Demi. Thank you for tuning in. I am Powered by Love TV. This is your soul growth. Now, this is your life cycle and karmic energy right now going into January 1st to the 15th. Don't forget that you're going to be jumping to your timestamps for your individual decan. So look in the description box below for your full Soulmate Soul Scope reading. Let's get started. All my Geminis, we're going to start off with your soul journey. If you haven't seen these from our December predictions for 2021, we did your karmic energy for the year. And this, we're breaking this down. We're adding this new element to each of our soul soaps so you can better understand what you're growing through. Because life comes in cycles and phases. In the first one, these are pre-shuffled, so we can go right into it. So Geminis, this is what you're going to be working through for the first half of the month here, and this is your soul lesson card. And so you're going to be looking at surrendering here, and what they're saying for you is to let go of what you cannot control. And a lot of this is also has to do with specifically all the things that you do for others that you do not do for self. You spend a lot of time making sure everyone else's needs are met but your own. You're going to have to start surrendering the need to control or be in control of other people's outcomes. So now we're going to, and this also frees up space for you to take room into your life for you and the things that you deserve and desire. And now the second card here is the gift and talent and your natural ability to be able to move from the blockages and others that you're surrounding yourself with. So they're bringing clarity to this card here really quick before we go here. My apologies, they weren't done. They're saying that this also keeps you from looking at you. So you crowd your space and your life with being busy tending to the needs of others, so that you can't see your own needs and what you need to heal. And the very thing that you're trying to fix and complete for others are the same things that you need to be working out for yourself. So surrendering the need to control what you cannot, you need to release that. That's what you're going to be facing here. And this is your innate ability, a skill, maybe a talent, a gift, an ability that you have, or maybe a part of you that was dormant that grew exponentially in 2020. And this is your ancestral patterning. So you are now recognizing the parts of your life that are conditioned and predestined and determined by what you learned and what they told you should do and be. And even this part of your life of being busy helping others, maybe early in life you were the surrogate parent to siblings because your parents worked, or maybe there was a single parent present, and they're saying that you adopted the care of others immediately, and then maybe even your mother needed that, or your father. I'm hearing single parents, so this is perhaps a mother, and this is where you learned to take care of everyone, and they're saying that this is a pattern that needs to be broken on top of all the other types of consciousness that were developed around you. And so this is now the soul path. This is the path of healing that you're going to take when you are faced with over obligating yourself, overextending yourself, overcommitting yourself, running to everyone's aid, and learning how to listen to you and what you need first. I love this. Astral travel for you. And so this is a gift and an ability, but it's the path. So we have here third eye chakra, soul chakra, so 6, 7, and 8. Meditation is the deepest and quickest way to get there. I know a lot of people say, I don't know how to get to the unified field or to move past my subconscious. All I hear is my conscious mind moving and working. Spiritual baths are a great way to immerse ourselves in silence and stillness, especially when you're busy being for everyone else. These types of things, long walks, hikes to yourself, bike riding only with yourself, taking a yoga class, something that's going to still the chatter and focus only on you. And then this will help set you up to a place. I also am going to recommend Reiki, which we also do. We teach meditation here at I Am Powered by Love. You'll have to check us out on the website. Reiki is something that we also do that will put you in the zone for that as well as healing with Himalayan singing bowls. You'll have to check us out. Those are some different modalities and tools that you can use outside of meditation. They're all forms of meditation, those last 3, but they also bring deep healing and shifting of energy. So this is, Gemini, your soul growth and what you're working on for the first half of January. Let's get started, and don't forget, jump to your timestamps for Decan 1, 2, and 3 in the description box. To all my Gemini Decan 1s whose birthdays are from May 21st to the 31st, we're going to get started with your soulmate SOULSCOPE reading. Okay, Gemini. Let's take a look at the heart sector here. I'm already pulling down a pretty serious emotional channel right now. As you know, we are Akashic Record readers. We use the cards to engage with you, connect with you on a more deeper level. Akashic Records readers are channeled oracles. We don't need cards in order to hear from your loved ones, guides, ancestors, angels, ascended masters, and any ancestral being, guide, or teacher that's involved in your soul evolution. All information is held in your Akashic Records. And so there is a blockage in the throat chakra, and it's a strong one. You feel like you want to shout it out loud, but you cannot. So your throat, and you're used to being the more malleable one, the more flexible one, the more reflective one. But now you feel like you're stuffing it down, and you're not able to voice what it is you need. And this is a deep fear that you're having. This is a never-ending story, and you know that you're trapped in it right now. And not only are you trapped in the story, and so just so you know, the cards facing me, if they're facing you in this video, they are reversed. So if it were this way facing me, this would be the right way. So this is reversed, and this is what you're trying to break free from. You're starting to see the cycle, and if you didn't already see your soul growth, I want you to jump back and take a look at that, because this is the part of surrendering the story and the conditioning and the ancestral patterning that they're wanting you to be free from. You had to be okay with everything, no matter what it was. yes and yes, and the people pleasing, and they're trying to be there for everyone and making sure that everyone is okay, and you're wanting everyone to know, I'm not okay, I can't do this anymore, and then always being there for others. You look around and you don't see the same level of support, because the people that you're helping definitely obviously need you, but they're not healed enough to support you. So you haven't connected with those higher energy and vibrational people that can support your now new next journey. And you're wanting the people that are there, that you've given and poured out your heart to see that you're going through something right now, and it isn't like you to even ask for help. There's so much pride there, because you were taught that you don't tell people your business, you don't put your business out in the street, you don't tell anybody what's going on, and you also don't talk about your weaknesses, and you don't share that vulnerability well with everyone. And those that you would normally share with, your long-held friendships and your girls, they're the very ones that are kind of causing some of this. You're always there for them, and they're not there for you. And you're looking at it like, where is it coming back to me at? And now, you're looking at making some major decisions of your life, and you don't have an outlet. So here is where you are going to have to draw the line to find how this is almost exactly what the energy reading was about. Not the energy reading, the soul growth reading. So you definitely want to go back. You have surprise, and you have this gregarious way about you that engages everyone. It's magical, it's fearless, it's selfless, and this is why you are called to the service of healing and caring for others. Except you've adopted the role that you always have to be there in the capacity where you're not healed yet, and you need to lean on that to see the beauty of who you are and stand in that as the solo prima ballerina now, and allow the universe to then give back to you. Not looking at what you didn't cultivate right now, but look at all the gifts that you have given to others, and then summons those gifts that you have given, your joy, your genuine love for these friends and family. You're going to need to call on, these are gifts that you have, the deep caring, the deep nurturing, and instead of looking at them as you've just given them away and there's no gratitude coming back, say, this is who I am. And see all these gifts, these surprising gifts now come from strangers, being attracted and drawn to you and forced into your life. And then you've got to open up the space for them to come in. You're expecting them to come from these individuals that you've given to. And you can see now that is not the gratifying way. Give with joy, and then let the experience of it come back to you from outside of the pool of the people that you know. You see how these movements are like a pouring in? They want you to know that this is now coming from outside of your sphere. And so is the person, for those who are single and dating, they're saying, so is this person who is coming into your life. It is now time to go. It's time for you to get your life, girl. It is time for you to let these gifts shine and rain down, sprinkle on you, and it's time for you to go after you now. You've cared for everyone in a beautiful and excellent manner. They have been loved. They have been adored. Look at that. They just said it. Soulmate is coming in. You've got to put you first now. You've got to let the universe show you the gratitude, give you the love back, because there is the soulmate. And not only does it say soulmate, it says soulmates. And the thing about love and relationships is they already called it out. You don't have people in your circle that have the vibration that you are growing to be able to support your continued growth. And soulmates isn't just that partnership of intimate sexuality that we get married to with a commitment. We also have soulmates who take us to the next level and grow us, because really technically that's what a soulmate is. It's someone who connects to your soul, brings out a lesson inside of you, and then you grow either together for a longer period of time, or this could be a friend. So now your circle and sphere is about to expand in your life in every direction. So they want you to prepare for that by looking at, this is the time, this is also a closure of time, and now they want you to step in the waterfall flow of gifts and praise and also success and the accolades that you deserve. But you have to turn your vision around from lack consciousness to gratitude. And you are going to have to make some decisions about how you go about this. So as you move forward to going, you are going to have to look at how much of your time are you going to be willing to give in order to level up your life at this time, so that you can meet into the sector of your soulmate and grow your life. And you are going to require some help in doing so. And you're looking for that help. This is how this all started, was that you're stuck in a never-ending story and you can't seem to cycle out of the place where you're always giving. And they already said that you are going to need a new sphere of energy and people to support you. This is it. You're going to need new friends. You're going to be engaging in a newness of life, which is where your gifts will be more appreciated, and who you are will be nurtured, sculpted, so that you can grow into the place where you should be. But you're trapped. Let's just say, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, from the South, so y'all have to forgive me just a little bit, because when you live below I-20, there's a certain kind of mentality that used to live there back when I lived there. So, when you move on up to Buckhead and Alpharetta, there's just a different version of life that is lived. And, you could live in Vinings and Smyrna and some other more upscale neighborhoods, Dunwoody, things like that, or Peachtree Battle. But so, if you live, where Decatur is greater, then there's a certain type of mentality there. And they're saying that you are moving and rising up from one level of consciousness to the next level of consciousness. And so as you grow, you're going to need the support of people who are going to push you to the new talents, to the new gifts, to the new abilities, to the new place where you can be that. And your soulmate is matching you there. So you could very well be moving into the space where you're learning that you are a healer, and maybe you're going to school for massage, or maybe there's some other healing practice that you're investigating or discovering. It could be Reiki, it could be healing with singing bowls, and definitely reach out to us, because we love to assist you in your growth cycle. Now, as you know, I'm definitely a caretaker. I'm someone who is good at it, and people resonate with me. And I have words of wisdom. I have the intuitive flow, empathically. Maybe I want to know more about the Akashic Records and what that really is, and how I can really be able to bless people in this way. So now this person is coming into your life as you start reaching out beyond your scope of people that to be able to bring that comes into your life. So soulmates is happening here, and it's not just the love of your life. You're going to be surrounded by new people through new events and circumstances. And actually, I'm going to pull one last card here. I love this for you. This is about abundance and moving into the direction of, here's the choice. Moving and looking on the map to where you can sail to where all that is, that sacred space that you are creating by moving out old energies, letting new people come in, meeting the love of your life. You also will find the breath of fresh air that is you, and allowing yourself to now move in the cascade of abundance as you move forward. And I'm also hearing a timeline for you. If you begin this journey right now, I'm hearing that as early as your birthday, you're going to start seeing movement in this sector. You're going to be phasing out And it's not that you're going to lose love, but you just won't give as much time to their needs and concerns. You'll be like, hey girl, you got to work that out. Here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Boom. And hey, I'm busy. I got school. I got this. I'm doing this. I'm going here. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Because this is what you ultimately want. You want to be able to move into a life of full abundance, with love all around you and people that completely support you, and you're ready to move into that sector now. Gemini, this is a great way to start the year. So I'm going to encourage you, if you didn't do it, I want you to watch your soul growth. And every time you watch a soulmate, soul scopes, make sure you check out your soul growth segment before you go into your reading, so you can understand how to clear those lessons fast and rapid. Okay, all right, Gemini, so you guys are going into the new year, ready to rock and roll. Take the steps now to end the cycle. That's the fastest way to get to exactly where the alignment of the energy of this reading will take you. I want you to, if this resonated with you in love or in abundance, I want you to drop the emoji, or maybe both, in the feedback. Let us know, and let everyone else know that you watched yours all the way through, and leave us some comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification so you can get all of our content here from I'm Powered by Love TV, our soul messages, as well as the elements of love, and all of our pick a card, all the wonderful new content that's coming to you from right here. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. We want to grow with you, and we want to help you grow in 2021. So stay tuned, stay connected, get engaged, and also find us on social media. And I'm Demi, and I'm signing out.
All right, welcome in my Gemini Decan 2 friends whose birthdays are from June 1st to June 10th. Happy New Year. In our 2021, we're going to be bringing out our energies from the 1st to the 15th. Don't forget to take a look at our soul growth, soul journey reading right before this, so that way you have an understanding of how the reading is being set up. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. All right, my Gemini Decan 2 friends, let's go ahead and see what the cards hold for us for these 2 weeks here with our energies. We already had, if you had looked back here, take a look at that energy reading. If you didn't, that is going to be crucial. They're already telling me that is going to be one of the main points that we're going to need to work through here for these 2 weeks, including for the month. Some of you maybe even longer than that, but let's get started and see what is going on, because there's a lot of fear being held right now. A lot of movements wanting to be made, and we're trying to bring love in, but it's really hard for us at this time. So this is where they're talking about this fear is choking us and not hindering us from making a choice here. So the yan reversed, mending reversed, as well as talking about this forgiveness that we haven't necessarily brought ourselves to. Let's actually do it this way here. So they wanted to, the reason they did this here is because they wanted to show exactly where we're at right now, right? We have our yan, we have our position that we need to step into and move forward here with these energies, because your fear of allowing someone into your life at this time and opening up at this time is being threatened. It's being challenged. Your commitment to the self, to standing in your true self, is being challenged at this time. So as we go back and look at old relationships, as we go back and look at how we've been treating ourselves as well as others, it's time to set ourselves up for forgiveness. This did not happen in 2020. This did not happen in 2019. This is what they're saying, is this is a part that we have forgotten. And so we need to start coming to a forgiveness of ourselves, of, man, I really treated myself kind of rough. I really treated others kind of rough because of the fact that I treated myself kind of rough. And when we see that and we step into that and start making moves forward, I know you guys have been looking at this card here, by the book with the elephants kind of all in a line. This is talking about the universal laws, the law of attraction, the laws of, talking about laws of cause and effect here, mostly are the main two ones here that are coming out for you guys, law of attraction and cause and effect. When we have a certain thought process that takes us down this road, and our Geminis definitely, you guys, or my Decan 2s especially here, definitely have this balancing act that you do all the time with trying to find peace within the self, but you're battling your ego and you're battling your soul, and you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's really hard for you to find a true balance between the two, right? So our yanas all are messed up because we haven't necessarily been able to take action, because we haven't been listening or developing a better understanding of who is trying to talk to us at this time. So I like this for you guys here, a change in the wind. I do like that it is reversed. I know sometimes reversed means something different, but they're telling me that the reason this is reversed is because they're starting to change in a flow. This wind is starting to settle, right? So the change within is starting to allow you to take heed of this, of really sitting in this space and saying, what is it that I deserve? Right? Because you guys are searching for love and we're trying to build these connections. For those who are in relationships, you're trying to build these connections, and our cause and effect of not being able to forgive, or what we have, they're saying past energy about 3 months ago, some of you even 6 months ago, of our thought process on love is starting to come out. And we have to adjust with these energies, right? And allow them to flow. Actually, they want me this one. Let me set this up here. I'll make sure you guys can still see everything. They want it to start to flow like the sea. To really take, and I like how she's kind of alone. If you can see this real nicely, she's alone, she's reading in a boat, and she's looking for the direction and the searching for that. So when we take the time to have this wind calm down and allow us to sit with ourselves and really envelop in where is my soul talking to me, and where is this conversation happening? Because you guys, like I said, going back and forth constantly, which is shaking up, because then you go back and forth in life, then you go back and forth in relationships, you go back and forth in career, you go back and forth in all these areas. And this has been a major struggle for you guys in 2020, as well as a major struggle in just the last 2 years, going back to 2018, is when you started noticing this back and forth. And we haven't necessarily made the change because you're like, you know what, things have been working. And right now, this is the time for you to settle in. Think about what it is we need to mend. Think about what our thoughts are actually causing in our physical reality. How we're creating things. You guys have a powerful ability to manifest and bring things forward, so they want you to take heed of that. This is a real time of rest, relaxation, coming to a point of setting solid intentions and looking at how we influence the world around us, right? Because you guys are very powerful in this aspect, and you have to develop an understanding between these two voices that you're hearing, and sit with it. I love this here. I love how she's got the binoculars. She has the arrow kind of pointing in the direction. We want to find that right direction and allow this wind, when it starts, allow this wind to flow us in the direction that we want to go, taking our boat, taking our sail right to the destination of love, compassion, deeper connection in our relationships, abundance in all areas as far as career, stability, health, fitness, our passions being able to fuel us in our lives. So when we go back to this mending stage of forgiving ourselves for this kind of cause and effect, and start taking a better action here after we have solidified, this is the big portion right here, the time to rest and allow, since the winds have calmed down, allow us to make this change, okay? So this is really time for an internal reflection for my Gemini Decan 2 friends. All right, my Gemini Decan 2s, it is now a time to go with the flow and allow these energies to shift us and forgive exactly what it is that we've already caused, and allow these things to take hold and formulate a solid intention here for the beginning of our 2021 year. Happy New Year to my Gemini Decan 2 friends. I want to thank you guys here for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. Don't forget, if this does resonate with you, drop one of these emojis down below here, either abundance or our love sector here, and also comment what part resonated with you the most, so that way we can grow with you and help you guys grow in this upcoming year as we grow with ourselves as well. I want to thank you guys here. Don't forget all of our other great content, our soul messages, our pick of cards, elementals of love, all those great things here that we bring for you guys here for your growth. We want to thank you guys here for on this journey with us. And I'm Josh, sending love and light and signing out.
All right, to all my Gemini Decan 3s whose birthdays are from June 20th to June 11th through the 20th. Welcome in. This is your Soulmate Soul Scopes. If you haven't already watched your soul growth portion, you got to go back and see what energies and cycles you are clearing now for your soul growth. So we've added that part so you can better understand your energies and what's happening in your life. And Happy New Year. Let's get started. All right, Gemini, all my Decan 3s out there. All right, so we have some definite trepidations happening right now in the love sector, some decisions that you seem to be making already. So we want to better understand how to proceed in our decisions by removing the ego. This seems to be more for those already in relationships, and so far I'm not really hearing a lot of my other Geminis, those who are single and dating. I'm not hearing from you guys, so let's take a look. Co-creating. This is not the time to act out of rashness. This is a time to really merge with your true self, your soul, your higher vibrational being, your divine self now. You're going to have to move out of the fear of what the illusion of the right now moment looks like and co-create a different version. And in so doing, you bring about the sweetness of not just serenity, and you also, they're telling me to tell you that you have to step outside of the illusion of what it looks like. So if there is discord and chaos and confusion, you are really going to have to stand in a place where you can hold your vision, hold the trust, hold the faith that your intention is in its highest good, because here you have all of the sweetness, all of the tenderness, and all of the highest vibrations coming to you that are available to you right now. And here is the hold. You're going to have to hold on to this vision. Let me try to move these up to make sure that you can see them all pretty clearly. Let's move them into position. So this is where they're saying that you're going to have to hold your position. This is not a time to act at all. The actions are all in the etheric field, into the higher and deeper vibrations of trusting the universe to orchestrate all the details as they're coming to light. Because what you can do now in universal law is one, the law of polarity. You have to balance and stay balanced and not wobble back and forth. This is a time to stand your ground, hold the vision, believe that it is coming, because this is already saying that it's coming. This is already there, so that they're asking you to wait on it and don't make any rash movements. They want you to also look for your prayers being answered. And a lot of times we expect We expect God, we expect the universe to ride down, on this fantasy of rescue and change, but really our prayers are being answered. And you don't necessarily have to do a bended knee. Literally, we are all a walking prayer. Everything that comes out of your mouth every day is a vibration that gets sent into the universe, to the source creator. And so your message is being heard. You need to be aware of it. Sometimes this comes through a song that you hear, and the lyrics are the answer. Sometimes it's in a movie. Sometimes it's in a passage of a book. Sometimes it's the person that's standing behind you in the grocery store, or the clerk itself who, says something that is the answer. Pay attention to those intricacies that are coming to you in waves. They're saying that these are coming to you in waves of information, but you're not seeing them. And before you do something or act rashly out of fear due to the current circumstances, you are more than likely to change. Everything that you've asked for is coming to you now, including love, money, and this is the balance. So this is the law of polarity in action. Balancing, holding the position. I love how these two are counter angled together, because not only do you need to hold and stand your ground, but now you need to balance your energy and not waver one vibration at all. If you are holding the highest good for you and for everyone involved, and you know that you are doing it not out of self-need, to control, or your any other hidden agendas, hidden motives, hidden intentions, you stand right there, and not only do you hold the vibration in the law of resonance, but you balance it by not shifting in any direction. You've been doing a lot of back and forth, and right now the universe is answering your prayer, hears your cries, hears your voice, knows that you not only have you wanted this, but you've been focusing on the change of your life, and now the universe is saying, we are coming, we are on the way, we are about to correct, change, and transform your life in miraculous ways. And you should have been seeing this in dreams and in visions. You probably have already felt like songs were talking to you. The universe is talking to you, signs, billboards, numbers, everything. Angel numbers, 1111 is jumping out at you. You're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. You're seeing numbers, you're seeing signs, your dreams. You're feeling it in the air. It's crisp, it's ripe, and it's electric. So you know that everything around you is let me leave this exactly the way it was. And so they don't want you anymore to struggle in a mental conflict with this, and this is the place where we're learning also how to surrender our busyness and stirring the pot and trying to move things to fit our timeline. We have to also all learn how to stand in what it is that we are creating, so that the universe can give us bigger and better than what we even ask for, or what we even think, so that we can get all of what we ask for, and not the version that we think we deserve in the moment. And that's the hardest part for us to do, is surrender and keep picking it back up, keep seeing, tasting, adding more salt, doing all these things that we do in preparation. The meal was perfect, leave it alone, let it simmer. When you take your steak out, you got to let it rest. You know what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to let things be. All right. So now, here is that vibration. You have to hold it. You have to see it. You have to feel it. You have to know that you're living it. You also have to know that it's done. So as you start forming the depth of the intention now, of go in and feel it. See the connection. See yourselves together. See yourselves laughing. dancing, having fun, building life together, raising a family together. See how harmonious it is. See, yourselves on vacation. See yourself in the life that you are working with the Creator with, so that now they have more vibration. Hold gratitude and love for it. This is a very beautiful reading because they want you to come out of this place, and this is also the deepest place where you feel trapped and imprisoned, and all of this is happening around you. This is a beautiful outcome to where you are in the relationship. You've been struggling here and trying to elevate it, but also wanting to draw and attract the partner in, and this is how you do it in 2021. All right, to all my Gemini 3 Decan 3s, this is how you do it. This is how you get and attract abundance right here, is by following these steps. And I want to thank you all for tuning in. If this resonated with you in love or in abundance, we want you to drop the emoji in the feedback. Let everyone know that you watched it all the way through, and connect with us. Let us know what resonated most with you. We want to grow with you in 2021. And don't forget to subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so that you can get all of our fresh content here at I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi. I'm signing out, and namaste.